Story time. Get going.
Settle down.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at moments from this DreamWorks animated feature that prove a robot can make you cry. There will be spoilers.
We must become more than we were programmed to be.
Number 10. Pinktail's advice on motherhood. Roz and Brightbill are brought together under tragic circumstances. Of course, the tragedy is lost on both of them at first. When the adorable gosling hatches, he just sees a mother figure. Roz, meanwhile, sees an objective.
Taking care of him is your task now.
Task acquired. Return mode delayed. A Rosm always completes its task.
While Roz is dedicated to fulfilling the little bird's needs, motherhood isn't part of her programming. She turns to a mother possum named Pinktail, voiced by a warm yet blunt Catherine O'Hara.
Do you have any information on how to take care of this unit?
They all need to eat, but yours needs to swim and fly.
While Pinktail has plenty of experience in the parent department, she isn't perfect. She's accepted that not all her children will survive in this hazardous environment. Yet Pinktail does her best, and that's all Roz can do too. Pinktail reassures parents everywhere that if you're able to improvise, you're doing something right.
Patience is the key.
It's okay, Mom. I'm alive.
Oh, yay.
Number 9. Choosing a name. Roz initially sees the baby gosling as a task, while Fink the fox views him as dinner. Even after deciding against eating the bird, Fink's alliance with Roz is more about self-preservation. Whether he realizes it or not, Fink shows that he's beginning to care upon insisting that the bird receive a proper name.
Gosling 0186. There. You see what I did? His numbering is out of sequence.
Numbers won't do, motivating Roz to make something up. She settles on Brightbill, a name that certainly fits the bill. In addition to giving the bird more of an identity, Roz and Fink evolve as characters. Roz takes the first steps toward thinking creatively, opening herself to possibilities beyond her programming. Just as significant, Fink is legitimately invested in Brightbill's well-being. Once someone has a name, it's harder to let go.
And I will not leave until I have completed this task, which has delayed me, damaged me, and violated my protocols, potentially voiding my warranty.
Which is robot for...
She loves you very much.
Number 8. Meeting Longneck.
You should be commended.
Thank you.
Longneck, one of the leaders of the coming migration. I've been watching you both for some time.
Fink and Pinktail show Brightbill kindness, although neither is convinced he'll survive the winter. The wise Longneck is the first animal in the forest who believes Brightbill not only has the potential to get off the ground, but to soar as high as any other bird.
It is more dangerous for him than anyone else, but he has a chance if where his wings end, his heart can pay the balance.
For many children, though, their confidence starts with a push from their parents. As such, Longneck realizes it's not enough for him to give Brightbill a pep talk. Roz is the one who really needs a confidence boost. Despite Roz's missteps, Longneck helps her see that she's already helped Brightbill get further than anyone imagined. He encourages Roz not to give up on Brightbill, and, just as essential, not to give up on herself.
Endurance. Then we'll talk.
Number 7. Brightbill is Roz's heart. Taking damage on the island, Roz loses more than a few parts. Ironically, the more pieces are taken away, the more she gains emotionally. This is symbolized beautifully in the climax as Roz and Brightbill jump from the exploding Universal Dynamic ship.
What now? I can't fly!
You don't need to.
To protect Brightbill, Roz reaches deep inside herself, pulling out her power core. Roz doesn't need the core to function, securing Brightbill where her heart belongs.
I have everything I need. All power to exterior.
The scene speaks to the sacrifices that parents make, as well as the rewards. Brightbill has become Roz's power core, awakening something within her she never knew was there. Roz didn't plan on being a mother, but Brightbill is now a part of her. Even when separated, he'll remain in her heart.
They cut my power, but I still heard you because I was listening with a different part of myself. Wherever that is, that's where I keep me.
Number 6. Roz shelters Brightbill and Fink. Roz sets out to build a house. She ultimately builds a home. It isn't an overnight process, and Brightbill's eagerness to help only slows things down.
Your inefficient participation will slow the process.
Slow the process. I'll just be over here. Little sad, but otherwise okay.
Just this once.
This may seem like a nuisance, but the two are forming precious memories one tiny stick and stone at a time. Fink is also part of this family, even if he doesn't say it out loud. The fox expresses himself in the form of a bedtime story, comforting Brightbill while revealing his affection for Roz.
But she still heard him because she was listening with a different part of herself. A part that up to that point she didn't even know she had. Her heart.
Despite presenting himself as a loner, Fink has always craved love. Now that he's part of a loving household, Fink isn't entirely sure how to respond. As Brightbill snuggles next to a slumbering Roz, though, Fink knows where he wants to be. Number 5. A winter truce. During World War I, British and German troops called a temporary ceasefire in observance of Christmas. The animals of the forest might not celebrate holidays, but the harsh winter season does bring about an unlikely truce.
Why are you interested in eliminating everyone else from this island?
No one likes me?
Nor me. But right now, we are their only chance. Funny how life works.
Even with Brightbill gone, Roz doesn't lose her maternal instincts. With help from Fink, she brings the animals under one roof, although this presents another issue. The freezing temperatures don't change the natural order between predators and prey. Fink steps up at this moment, convincing the other animals not to let Roz's efforts go to waste.
She's the one who got you out of the storm, built this place, and despite my suggestion that she let you all freeze, she risked everything to bring you here.
It might not be Zootopia, but until the storm lets up, the animals realize that they need each other to survive. If a bear can make peace, so can everyone else.
I will not harm anyone. Not while we're in here.
Number 4. Brightbill migrates. Roz isn't sure if Brightbill will ever forgive her for what happened to his biological family. For now, all that matters is that she teaches him to fly in time for migration.
Your life is not negotiable. If you are willing to do this, you can fly away, and we can both go to where we belong.
Finding him a tutor in Thunderbolt, Brightbill learns to kiss the sky. Maren Morris's vocals truly elevate this triumphant moment.
Not bad for a goose.
As Brightbill takes flight with his flock, Roz's task is fulfilled. Yet she doesn't feel entirely fulfilled. Despite taking great joy in seeing Brightbill succeed, Roz is left with empty nest syndrome. The fact they never fully resolved their differences only adds to the bittersweet sentiment. Watching Brightbill fly away, the conflicted Roz has become much more than a machine. She's a mother whose task will never be done.
How do you know if you love something? Someone?
If you do, you should probably tell them.
Number 3. Roz leaves the island. Ventra goes down with the ship, but Universal Dynamics is bound to send another. Realizing that the island will never be safe as long as she's present, Roz prepares to give herself up. This news hits every animal hard, but none more than Fink.
You're my friend, and I never had one before, and I need you.
Between the expressive animation and Pedro Pascal's sincere performance, it's soul-crushing watching Fink realize that his dearest friend won't be around for him to talk to anymore. Fink has another revelation, however. While Roz will always be his oldest friend, she isn't his only friend anymore.
You can tell me.
And me.
And you can talk to me as well, if you must.
Roz and Fink built a community that comes in for a group hug as one of their own makes a sacrifice for the greater good. Although this is farewell, Roz's impact on the island endures.
She had some strange ideas. Thought kindness was a survival skill. And you know what? She was right.
Number 2. Reunion. Life goes on, with Fink taking his place as the island's resident storyteller. Roz may be gone, but Fink is convinced that her story isn't over yet.
Will we ever see her again? Yeah. Will she ever come home?
Yeah, will she?
Well, if I know Roz, she's making a plan to come back. And a Rozum always completes its task.
Brightbill shares the same feelings, searching for his mother as the seasons change again. Arriving at a Universal Dynamics facility, Brightbill encounters many Rozum units, although only one has a mother's touch.
Hello, I am Rozum 7134.
As Brightbill approaches his mom, he isn't sure what to expect. For all he knows, her memories have been erased along with the love she felt for him. In so few words, Roz reveals that there's a part of her that nobody can take away.
But you can call me Roz.
The final image leaves the audience on an emotional high, saying everything with a loving embrace between mother and son. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. I Love You, Mom. As emotionally satisfying as the ending is, this scene raised our spirits from the depths of our tears. Returning to the island, Brightbill sets out to save Roz from Vantra. By the time he finds her, though, it appears the robot has lost everything that made her Roz.
Please, I want to keep my memories.
Hello, bonjour. Just
Nestling where he used to sleep as a hatchling, Brightbill lets out everything he wishes he had said sooner. He doesn't blame Roz for what happened, and her dedication to setting things right means the world to him.
I love you.
If you aren't crying after Brightbill says those 3 little words, hearing him call Roz his mom will push you over the edge. It ignites something in Roz as well, restoring the wild robot's memories and soul.
I love you too.
Roz? Roz!
Let's go home.
Which wild robot moment continues to touch your heart? Let us know in the comments.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate my performance?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.